Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you, your family, and your circle. Here we go. We're back on track. Swayze, I see you. Very tabah to have you here, brother. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you, your family, and your circle. We were on just a moment ago. I had to stop because I needed to eat. Sustenance is very important. There's a few things I want to talk about. First, we're going to address the topic. Today's party is brought to you by Highest Heights Studio. And yes, the name of this party is Back on Track. Started the live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We were on TikTok because I was walking. Nomad studio, traveling studio. We're not just sitting in a brick building somewhere. Observer girl, I see you. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you, your family, and your circle. Nomad studio, traveling studio. Apocalypse, familiar name and face. Very tabah to have you here. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks for being here. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you, your family, and your circle. It's hot. Stay hydrated. Jennifer, I see you. Familiar name and face. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. Esther Nail. Ruth Esther Nail. Gnostic One. Angel March. Another familiar name and face. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. Jack Sams, I see you over in YouTube land. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Looks like we got about 17 in YouTube land. Thank you all for being here. Phantom VR15, there's a familiar name and face. Excuse me, over in YouTube land. Thank you for being here. Bienvenuto, welcome. Gracias. Grazie. Grazie. Molto grazie. Shukr. Shante. Spasibo. Thank you all for being here. Queen Jasaira. A dumpling. I like steamed vegetable dumplings. They're great. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. That includes you, Jesus Saves. Zakios, I see you. Today's party is brought to you by Highest Heights Studio. The name of the party is Back on Track. If you've clued into the thumbnail for this particular live, it shows a list of some of the special interest groups. I'm telling you we're back on track because I actually found the schedule that we used to follow. Instead of trying to pull it out of my brain, I actually listed everything out. And this was last year. We started this up last year. I listed them out so that as we went into the next day, we could show how there was an interrelationship. However, each group should be treated individually. There is an interrelationship, there is an interdependency. However, each group is its own set, form, standing, and being. What we're trying to demonstrate is that you can have 10 different groups doing 10 different things. However, if they come under one idea, one shared idea, you could build not just a network. If you have 10 different entrepreneurs, then they can get together and form a community trust, also known as a fraternal order. Phantoms Lucius, Cat Lady, Rise and Shine, Andre V, Run Me My Fade, Hashem Yahweh Elohim, Shalom Barak. Val, I see you. Hashem Yahweh Elohim, Shalom Barak, Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, War Matalahi, War Barakatuh. We got a jokester over here in YouTube land. Run My Fade wants to know if I'm a girl. So curious, asked twice. I have sired seeds. We've got an avatar, but I don't see what the name is. Hashem Yahweh Elohim, Shalom Barak. Prince L. William is back. Thank you for coming back to the party. Hashem Yahweh Elohim, Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, Wa Rahmatullahi Wa Barakatuh. Jack Sams wants to know, what all are you streaming on? You are in YouTube land, and I'm also streaming on a TikTok platform. Just two for right now. When the time comes, Adon willing, Lord willing, we'll have multiple platforms that I'm streaming from at the same time. And there's also this for you to remember. I'm on Discord. The reason why I am here on YouTube and TikTok is because that's where you are. TikTok and YouTube are Web 2. I deal with Web 3, encrypted networks. If you're on Web 2, that means you're using Google and Yahoo. That means you use YouTube and TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Those are not encrypted. They tell you that your direct messages are encrypted. The phone calls are encrypted and secure. Meanwhile, your content is not. It would help if you had a copyright on your content, because then it's protected. Otherwise, whatever you upload to a platform, it now belongs to that platform. Your only proof is that it came from your device, whichever one you used, but you can't really prove ownership, because all it's going to trace back is the IP, the internet protocol. It's going to trace back to what type of app you used. If you edited the picture or edited a video, edited some sound, it'll say all of that. But if you don't put your information into the metadata, meaning the information inside of the file itself, if you don't put that, then that's up for grabs. If you don't even just change the name of the title of your picture, that means when you upload your picture, it's going to say 9098442199_3. That doesn't say that you own it. It says that it's the 900,000th picture that you've taken. Let's see here. I see you, Jack Sams. You say, oh, number one, you said that's cool. And then you also said you've got a YT channel, but it's not very popular. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to describe to you how you can use an organic marketing strategy. No, I'm not going to give you all the ins and outs that would put me out of business because I'm a promoter. I can show you how to promote yourself for the products that you give or the services that you give, or maybe there's a special interest group that you're involved in and you want to tell the world about them. So that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to show you how to get your neighbors to go along with what you're doing. I'm not here to get your friends to go along with what you're doing. Do you have a million friends? An actual amount, a million friends. Would you depend on each of them to give you $1 so that you would be a millionaire? Now, what are you going to do with that million? I'm here to show you how to be a legitimate entrepreneur. That's why our main focus is ethics in entrepreneurship. I can show you the ins and outs to gain a crowd. You're here. Thank you. Apparently, there's something I have to offer, and yes, I do put it in the message. The power of hashtags, the power of SEO, search engine optimization. Pardon me. Nose is itching. Jolly Good Show. William B. The One. Sam Questy Art. Mahar bin Israel. Thank you for returning, Mahar bin Israel. Familiar name and face. Josh Androsky. I grind hard. Just I presume. Very about to have you here. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy to all of you. Oh, yes. Doing fine, cold, and dandy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mary, I see you. Hashem Yahav Alahim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jack Sam says, I don't have very many friends. We're not looking for friends. We're looking for family, and we're looking for support. We're looking for people who actually care about your message. I will tell you right now, I cannot eat likes. Thank you for the likes, though. I can't eat views. I can't eat shares. Now, I have a Cash App link. I have a PayPal link. Any and everybody is welcome to leave a gift at any time. However, I'll tell you, I'd rather you put me to work, my work. For 30 days, I can promote you every day for 30 days. Ta-da, thank you for the roses. Gracias, grazie, molto grazie. Shukran. Asante. It's possible. Thank you, Jess. I could promote you for 30 days. I could send out a new picture every day that would catch someone's eye. Leave a little message saying what it is that you do. I could even make a customized 60-second video for you with music that is according to what you like, giving people the information that they need to contact you. And I'm not gonna upload it on one site. I'm not gonna upload it on 2 sites. I'm not gonna upload it on 3 sites. It takes 9 players for a baseball team. What if I told you I can drop it off in 9 different places? And that's just simple. Now that's the advertising and the promo side. Because yes, I do have 9 different platforms that I use, along with others that are just sitting to the side waiting for me to boost things, to get things going, to get it off the ground. Because right now, we are back on track. I was broadcasting earlier. We started at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was broadcasting for about 30 minutes. It's a 15-minute walk from here to where I can go grab a couple of sandwiches and come back. Took that time and we spoke on TikTok about the difficulties of being a content creator who only uses 2 phones. No laptop, no tablet. And even though I've got 2 phones, I'm having to use I call it a hot box. I have to use a main signal to cast Wi-Fi. Truly, I should be in possession of 3 devices right now. However, the last 18 months have been rough because I'm a nomad. And when you're a nomad, sometimes you lose things or things get destroyed from falling out of your pocket or accidentally getting tripped on. And if your devices are also your studio, then you're going to be in trouble because then every time you replace your device, you also have to readjust all of the things that you had saved, produced, and things that were waiting in line to be posted. Shimi Avalahim, Akbi. Minister Steve, I see you. Thanks for coming back. Tada. Jennifer Buchanan, snow covered. Z's. I see you. Luntik, I see you. Shimmy Havalahim, Shalom at Barak. We've got J Biggs, Salsa Lovely, and Nightly Sounds over here in YouTube land. Thank you all for being here. And Kearney, I see you. Shimmy Havalahim, Shalom at Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you, including you, Pepe. Julius Jordan, I see you. Julius Jordan. Organic marketing strategies. It begins with SEO, search engine optimization. If someone types in the name of your business, where along the ranking will they find your actual business if they type it into the search bar? Will it be the first to appear? Will there be things that you've actually been uploading as content to go along with people being able to see your website, your social media platforms? You have to have those things linked together. Otherwise, a person might be like me. If I type in your business and all I see is a Facebook, there's nothing else. Are you serious about your business? Are you really trying to reach the world? Some people are exclusive. Some people are private. It's all fine and dandy. However, that's not telling people what you really do. That's not providing for everybody. Little cat. Foul. J3J6781OP. Hashem Yahavalahim Shalom Akbarak. Allahu assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Being selective in your process as far as who you want to promote to. If you're going to do that, don't use social media platforms. Why would you put a product up in front of people if you don't want them to actually inquire what it is that you do? You can put on there exclusive for so-and-so. But why are you using public social media? Because you have no choice, that's why. Who remembers FUBU, for us, by us? I'm waiting to see a social media platform that was really ran and set up by the people, for the people, representing the people, and serving the people, even giving back to the people. Not one have I seen yet. Closest I've seen to that was a social media platform we all used to watch when we were little called PBS, Public Broadcasting Systems. And then you can listen to NPR, National Public Radio. Even they're not exclusive. It's meant for everybody, nationally. And now it can be global. I remember when each public broadcasting station system, each one had its own centered in each individual state. And then not only that, depending on how big the state was, as far as the stretch geographically, you might have 4 or 5 of them. Just so that all of the area is covered. Where if you go out of range of one, you're going right into another. That is an example of people ensuring that information is being shared. See, when you go on public broadcasting systems and stations, they are governed by FCC. You can't go there and get pandering. You can't go there and get biased information. You can't go there and get slander. You can only go there and get the same information that you would find in a library or what you would find in a newspaper, a magazine. You're going to see people who are actually standing in front of a camera, not giving you an opinionated editorial. They're going to tell you about something that they've been researching. They're going to tell you about something where if you actually recorded it and registered it, it would be a documentary. PBS wasn't there just to entertain. Just like I'm not here just to entertain. If you watch my videos, it's going to make you do one of these. I'm not here for your happy, goofy moments. I'm not here for the warm and fuzzy moments. I've read a few books that told me my mission in life. You start talking to me about notifications. I told you I'm on Discord. I'm getting notifications in. AIDONGER. Jessica Xander plus Jess Bridges. TikTok Fest. Ali Circle. Ali Talk. Shout out. If you all don't know about Ali Talk, I suggest you go find out. Click on his name. You'll learn a few things. He's got a book out. If you are in your studies, and here's the key. Number one, go check him out. If you're in your religious studies, if you're in your theological studies, if you are in your salvation studies, go check him out. Because that's the question. That's the question of the day. That's the question of the lifetime. What are you doing for your salvation? Don't tell me about your 9 to 5. Don't tell me about who you voted for. Don't tell me about your favorite sports team. Don't tell me about some foolish conspiracy that doesn't feed those who are hungry, that doesn't clothe those who are needy, that doesn't provide shelter, that doesn't provide protection for widows and orphans, that doesn't show real rehabilitation processes for those leaving the prison system. Salvation isn't quoting your favorite Bible scripture. It's living it and then finding more and living those scriptures, because we're not here to just recite our favorite verse. We're here to deliver the whole scroll. I've yet to see a scroll that only had one verse in it. I've yet to see a scroll that didn't have something in it that alluded to another scroll. So while you're reading one, you still have to go read more. I've got some comments over here on YouTube, man. It's not that you're being ignored. It's just some things I had to talk about. Dream, I see you. Familiar name and face. Dad Bod Denied, I see you. Morro Cruz, I see you. Drain Sorrow. Justin Owens. Did I see Reverb in the house? Familiar name and face. Thank you all for coming. Eric at Me for Life. Justin Owens. If you don't know about Justin Owens, click that name. Go find out. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. Thank you all for being here. Let's see what's going on in YouTube land. AIDONGER says, yo, it's that guy from House of the Dragon. No. He is literally Lord Corlys Velaryon. No. I'm so happy you're real, Lord Corlys Velaryon. AIDONGER is making a comment that's familiar that I've seen before. They call me 3P ROJH. 3P Roj. 3P. Plan, produce, peace. Roj. Ruach. Ravach. Wind, spirit, breath, soul. They call me DJ Microwave, 5,000 watts. But no, they don't call me Lord Corlys. They call me Malik. They call me Abdullah Maliki Safir. If you wanted to call me Lord anything, it would be Saeed Safir. I know not of this Lord Corlys, because I don't even watch such things. If you find me in front of a television, it's because I'm watching a documentary. It's very rare that you see me watching television shows. I scroll through YouTube. I watch people who give information. Glohan, I see you. Rebecca, I see you. Andy. I'm a switch cheese. Okay. Api, I see you all. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. Thank you for being here. Kitty Henderson, Anna Conklin. Bienvenuto, welcome. Today's party is brought to you by Highest Heights Studio. The name of this party is Back on Track. This is the second part of this broadcast. I had to stop long enough for me to actually put some food in my system. I was running on fumes. You ever seen someone and you said, that person right there has never missed a meal? What does it look like if a person does miss meals? I can tell you right now, I miss 2 meals pretty much every day. They say it's a recommended 3 meals you're supposed to eat every day. Well, there's 2 that I miss. Almost guaranteed. Very rare that I eat twice a day. That's not bragging. That's life. Charles Greer, familiar name and face. Very tabah to have you here. Nathan Jones, I see you. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom HaBarak, Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. I've been speaking on what are your options. If you decide that you want to be able to promote yourself, you're a sole proprietor, you are an entrepreneur, or you want to promote a special interest group, how can you go about it within budget? We start with the options of what can I do for free. If you're running a business, then you have overhead costs already on your mind. You got bills and everything else. In order for you to make a profit, then everything that comes in has to surpass operations cost, overhead cost. The only way to make a profit is if you're making enough to be beyond what it takes to run your business. Jovan, 392 King, Scratch the Cat, Lady P. I see you all over here in YouTube land. Carmen Cruz, bienvenido. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom HaBarak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. That is Jay. We invite Blue Swirlius. Blue, is that a Pisces or a fingerprint or a soccer ball? Lady P. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom HaBarak. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be to all of you. So, we get together to talk about ethics and entrepreneurship. And when we get there, we're pinpointing how we can use that for an organic marketing strategy. What's ethics? Study the Bible. Study the Quran. Study about Zoroastrianism. That'll lead you to Hindus. Study about indigenous and aboriginal families. What are their customs? Because when you interact with people, it's best to be able to come to them. People are saying it all the time. Meet people where they are. Don't go beating down somebody's door just so you can tell them about me, mine, I. Go find out. What are the hot points? What do you actually need? Can I provide that service? Do I know somebody who could provide that service? Wavy girl, familiar name and face. Brooklyn, I see you. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom HaBarak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Carmen Cruz says, I hope God bless you, but I've got to go. Hasta luego. Until next time. You can catch these videos that I do that are live on my YouTube channel under live. And then also entrepreneurship. I have playlists, lots of playlists. You're welcome to go and visit. See what you like what you like, share what you like. Leave a comment about how it made you feel. And once again, yes, thank you for being here. Have a great day. Excuse me. Salashia. Kingdom work, I see you. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom at Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. El Magoy Mecha. I see you. Bienvenuto. Uncle Bob. I see you. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom at Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. There's a campaign that I've started concerning me, my, I. If you want to see me, pay me, feed me, tell me the things that you need so that we can work out a strategy for you. I'm a consultant. It doesn't take a button-up shirt and collar and a tie to be a consultant. It takes know-how. It takes intelligence. It takes a portfolio showing you that it's already been done. Currently, I have an album out. It's called Clean Up Your Mess. I was saying earlier that Highest Heights Studio now has about 9 or 10 albums in the portfolio. Those aren't just my albums. I represent other people. And this is not just about music. If you have a cleaning service, where's your copyright to cover your cleaning service? Trademarks are insurance. Copyrights are securities. Golden Star, I see you. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom at Barak. Allahu Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What is it to be legit? How can you claim to be a legitimate business if you don't have a business proposal that actually explains your business? How can you claim to be a legitimate business if you are not prepared to show your annual, yearly ledger report? How can you call yourself a legitimate business if I type in your information and all I get is your profile on one social media site? What's all that got to do with ethics? It's got everything to do with it. In order to show that you are legitimate for traveling in a vehicle on public roads, you have to show paperwork. In order to say that you are legitimate to purchase adult items, you have to show proof. No, you don't get to just jump out there and say, here's my business name and I run it and this is how we do. No. You need paperwork. Because I may not have the chance to talk with you. I'm on the search for a certain type of business. And then I see, here's your name concerning that business. I want to know what your structure is before I contact you. Why? Because this is the interview process. Am I going to hire you? Will you hire me? Will you take me on as a client? Will I take you on as a client? Well, it depends on how solid your structure is. Where are the examples? Across the board, if I look anywhere, can I find an example of you? Now, why does it take all that? According to ethics, we're supposed to spread the standard of the rules of conduct across the four corners of the earth. What are the four corners? North, south, east, and west. In every direction. So, If you can tune in a television and it shows you a public broadcasting station, and then you tune in your radio and there's a national public radio station, and no matter what zone or region you go to, you still come across examples of that. Why would you stop yourself to where the only people that can contact you are your friends and those you call family? I don't know too many people who have become rich and successful off of just turning around and eating from their friends and family. I don't know too many people who are friends with everybody across the planet. If your mission is just to go around making friends and calling whoever an associate and all of that, miss me with that. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. Miss me with that. Trust me, I can't eat friends, and I'm not trying to. I'd rather be vegetarian. I can't eat likes. I can't eat shares. The only time I'm going to be able to eat is when you help me, when you support me. There's one thing to give a gift. There's another to put me to work. Who do you know that would say, look, I'll promote you 30 days straight. I will give you one picture per day. I'll give you a 60-minute or a 60-second custom video with sound. All these things will be copyrighted. You will be shared across 3 different social media platforms. Yes, I have access to more. However, that will cost you more. I'm just telling you the basics. Who do you know that would tell you that they would do that and also make themselves available to you? Every time I complete a project, even before I complete it, I'm going to send it to you for you to give a yes or a no. I want this change. Can you add this? Can you add that? Now that's the promotion side. $190 a month. Now, who do you know that would say, I will tutor you on how I do it? So even if you're only used to one platform, by the end of 30 days, you will be doing that on 3 platforms. Who goes to the gym to work out trying to push 200 pounds as a bench press the day that they walk in? Not very many. It takes training. So instead, let's put you on the bench with a 35-pound bar, 10 pounds on each side. That's 55 pounds. Can you handle that? Shark City Angel, Lillian, Kelsey, Boy Mama. Interesting name. Judy Garner. Ooh, when that stuff is written in cursive, it's so hard to read. Nicole, I see you. Chris, I see you. Hashem Yahweh Elohim, Shalom Barak, Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. A tutor who's willing to show you all the ins and outs. Because you can't go to college and learn this. It changes too often. There isn't a textbook that tells you how to do this. It takes time. It takes experience. It takes the knowledge of how to use software and hardware to mold it and shape it the way that you want to express it. I'm coming to you letting you know, when you see my videos posted up, I didn't go to some app and type in what I wanted the video to look like and what kind of music I wanted. No. Yes, I use a certain app called Night Cafe Studio because it generates images when I want it to. I also use another app called Starry AI. Sometimes I have pictures that I have drawn out and I want some more details. I can tell that AI how to render those pictures, because otherwise it would take me forever. I don't have a team. It's me. Everything that you're seeing getting posted, all the content that you see on my profiles, that's here, coming from there. I'm a vessel. When I open my eyes every day, Highest Height Studio is open. I don't have a 9 to 5. Highest Height Studio is open until I close my eyes. There may be times when I take a break. No, Highest Height Studio is open as long as I am consciously awake. There's always something going on. That's why I said back on track. I require at least 2 phones. Because while I'm conducting work and my business on one phone, then the other is available in case I need to communicate with someone. I said earlier, I really need 3 devices. I'm working with 2. And it's not that I'm being hard-headed. I'm doing it to prove that it can be done. Because most content creators that you see have some extravagant background going on in the scenery behind them. You see, I keep it plain. If you want to see something extravagant, then you watch my content, the videos that I upload. Look at the pictures that I post. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Can you use 1,000 words to describe one of the images that I post? If you sit there and look at it, yes, you can. If you pick your own brain when you're looking at those pictures, yes, you can. Because I'm not posting selfies. I'm not posting what I ate last night. I'm on a mission. And my mission is to make sure that the standards of the heavenly kingdom are spread across the globe. That's why the name of the company is Highest Heights. Can't get no higher than that. Straight to the throne room. It's where it's coming from, and it's where it's directed back to. Because my every action is already being documented. Not just because I'm in front of the camera. I'm making sure that I'm written in the record of the book of life. Because that's how you seek salvation. See, we took that whole circle all the way back. That's why I tune in and watch Alley Talk, the Alley Talk, the Alley Circle. That's why. He asked a very important question. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing to seek your salvation? What are you doing so that you have repurposed your life? I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't get paid a salary. I don't expect to get paid every Friday from some check that I drew. If you want to seek your salvation, that means that you are on the road to leaving Babylon. My brother will tell you, Babylon crumbled a long time ago. And I'm here to tell you, no, it didn't. It's not about some king sitting on the throne talking about he rules Babylon. It's in your brain. It's in your mind. It's in all the things that have chained you to the surface of this planet. Don't believe me? Here's a challenge. Go look up Babylon. Go look up all the customs and cultures and traditions of Babylon. Assyria, Sumeria. Go look them up. Yah's Apothecary, I see you. familiar name and face. Humble Adai, I see you. Ben Fra, I see you. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom Barak. Baby Coral 8. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom Barak. Akbi, I see you. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the share. We've been talking about Highest Heights Studio. Today's party is called Back on Track. Let me give you an idea of what it's like in my daily activities. When I open my eyes, I start thinking about different images that I could put together to make a video. Once I've lined up enough pictures that can go from anywhere to from a minute to 3 minutes, start working on music to accompany that video. Once I'm done, I upload it to several different sites. Then when I'm done with that, I prepare for the next project. Meanwhile, this is not just a free-for-all of me uploading content. I also go back and I look at my analytics to see the highest amount of likes, the highest amount of responses and comments. Because each of those videos that receive all those views, that means I need to go in and definitely register those for publishing. How many of you have content that you know people in prisons and penitentiaries can also look at? And then again, how many of you have contraband content that they can't see? The things in my library and my catalog, they occur on NPR radio. They occur on the prison streaming system. Put that on the back of the stove and let it simmer. Josmar Ledesma, bienvenido. Bubbles, I see you. I do not know what that says. TY or FY, Crown Ninja. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. If you want to see me, pay me, feed me. If you want to see me, come visit me on Discord. My handle there is 3PROJH. 3PROJH. Shante Scott, I see you. Hashem Yahav Elohim, Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you, your families, and your circles. That's for everybody here. There's a lot more that I could talk about. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to tell you 100% of the information that I know sitting here talking on TikTok and YouTube. That would put me out of work. Are you kidding? Now, if you'd like to speak with me directly, you can contact me on any of these platforms via direct message. And like I said, if you happen to be on Discord, yes, I have a handle there, 3PROJH. In Discord, you can upload your content so that it's there. You don't have to worry about it being taken down. You can have conversations with people, and you don't have to worry about which words you choose in that conversation, except for the fact that you want to be ethical enough to where that you can communicate without too many mishaps. Today's party was brought to you by Highest Heights Studio. It's been around since 1999. What have you been doing since 1999? How many of you didn't even have a birthday in 1999? Let that sink in. Macy Wacy. I like that name. There was a group of Stacy's and AC's that I knew back in the day. It was Stacy, Lacey, Casey. It was a bunch of them, so they called themselves the AC's. But darn willing, let's get in another meeting tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get together and talk about ethics and entrepreneurship. I'm looking at Mafia Soy Publications. We can discuss Mafia Soy because that's next up. See, Mafia Soy started in 1999 as well. There's the label that I represent as the sole proprietor, Highest Heights Studio. And then there's Mafia Soy Publications. I'm the vice president, and the CEO is one of the artists. Yeah, you don't have to wear a suit and tie to be a vice president either. How many of you are really willing to stand on your word? What does it take to leave Babylon? Drop those chains that are tying you to the system that you're in. When somebody tells you that the devil is the god of this planet, I laugh when they tell me that. Fine, you can have your God. That's a deity. That's a figment of imagination. That's a stick. That's a rock. That's some water. That's a cloud formation. Subject to change. Subject to catch cancer. But you know what? Our Creator doesn't get cancer. Our Creator cures cancer. Think about that. A stick can decay. A rock can be crushed. Water evaporates, then reforms. So it's changing. What remains constant? For everybody out there, go be the reason somebody else has a smile on their face. If you are having a great day, make sure that someone else is also having a great day. If you see somebody in need, go help them. Don't ask them, what do you need? If you see they're in need, you already know. Just go help them. Don't expect a thank you. Just go do it. You see somebody coming through a door, well, you go ahead and open that door and hold it. Allow them to walk through. You're going along and it looks like somebody's about to cross your path. You stop. Let them keep going. Walking, traveling in a vehicle, whatever the case may be. That's called empathy and compassion. That is how love is shown. That's how you can see it. You feel empathy. You show some compassion by doing an action to help somebody. Love is an action. It's not a card from some card shop. You can give gifts to people. That's great. I'm talking about the flowers, cards, and candy and all of that. Well, if you give somebody a card, take the time to write a message. Then they know that it's from you and you didn't just go and buy something to present in front of them. Put your mind, body, and soul into it. Be a vessel. Amitabha, Amitofo. Those are ways to say compassion in Japanese and Chinese. Till next time. Hashem Yahweh Elohim Shalom Barak. Allahu Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh. Our Father's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon all of you. And yes, soul, I do see you. Many much love and respect.